The media landscape is evolving more rapidly now than any time in history. For businesses, this means there has never been more opportunity to connect with the right audiences effectively and efficiently. Businesses need the right partner to help navigate and manage the constant change, to develop media strategies that will accelerate positive outcomes, to be a catalyst for their success.
We tell people we started our company in fall 2009 and they look at us like we're crazy, as if that was probably the worst time to actually start a company. But for us, at that point in time, we had been advising our clients for several years that a down economy is the time to be making an investment in media, in advertising, if you're able to do it.
Research is very, very important to us. When we started the company several years ago, we did not pay ourselves for a long time. We put the money into Nielsen and Arbitron and Scarborough and MRI and Kantar because those are the tools of the trade that we really need in order to make sound decisions, for our clients.
Everybody I know in this town talks very highly of Catalyst, and so I was very comfortable in giving our business to Catalyst.
We do take the transition of all new clients very seriously. We set up a foundation meeting where we basically get all the information we need. We submerge ourselves in their business. We have to know as much as they do.
They were wanting to know, even in the initial meeting, sales figures and, percentage of season passes, just mostly because I think they were interested and that's how their minds worked.
When the Catalyst team started working with us, we brought them on about 4 to 5 weeks in front of our major sales season. It's a very, very busy time of year, and they had to just get in there and run fast, and I was just amazed at how smooth our transition was.
It's just a comfortable experience to do business with them because they care.
As part of our role in media planning, we need to find that common ground, that place between a client's objectives and the consumer behavior. And how do we find that common point to intersect and get the campaign in front of the right audience at the right time.
They do have a deep well of resources, and what I do like about Catalyst is that they seem unbiased to some extent.
They were really, really focused on research, which I value, coming from actually a market research background.
It's proven to me that Catalyst has all the tools possible to provide the most efficient planning we can and reach our target audience.
Catalyst has done a great job working through the complexity that my business demands.
They sort of put it all on the table and then will help you sift through it and decide what is more meaningful for your business.
This is not homegrown, here's what I think kind of media strategy. This is based on research, based on data, and that's really critical.
We bought Vulcan where the transparency was a little cloudy. Media business is a hard business to decipher, so at the end of the day you just really need to trust the people you're working with, and I think transparency leads to the trust.
Pretty much everyone can tell you that they get low rates, and what we do for our buying team is really arm them with the information that they need.
Transparency is very important to us. We want to know what we're buying, we want to know what we're going to get. And with Catalyst, we always knew what we were going to get and how we were going to get it, and the invoicing, all of that matched everything that we were expecting.
They treat our budget as golden, and it's about how can they most effectively spend that budget to yield the greatest results for us.
The key difference with our added value is we make sure it maps back to the overall media strategies and the strategic media plan.
We are able to get many things that are added value, far stretched beyond even just a 1-2. In some cases we've had campaigns where it's been a 7-to-1 value.
So one of the most exciting things for us is not only when a client can meet or exceed their marketing objectives, but when they can realize a measurable return on their media investment.
The people who listen to our radio station each week roughly was around 250,000. At the end of our experience with Catalyst and our media buy, the cume rose to over 600,000 people a week tuned into the radio station, which we think is just superb.
Probably the most unique idea we've been able to do recently is we wrapped a building, and when we brought it to Catalyst, they made it happen.
We've used them for a long time, obviously, here in Arizona, and after our relationship started, we entered Boise market and also Western Pennsylvania market. They didn't miss a beat.
The first year that Catalyst came on board, we received an 8% bump in attendance, which is our major factor in how we operate our business. If people come, we make money.
They're more concerned about us than their own personal egos, and that makes a huge difference, and it's a refreshing change.
Catalyst is a really good fit for my business because I need all the horsepower of the best national agency out there, but I need the personal attention and the custom fit media strategy and execution of a small shop, a very personal shop, and that's exactly what I get with them.
We're incredibly proud of the brands that we have the opportunity to work with at Catalyst Media Design. With that said, to us, they are not just logos on a page somewhere. These are individual people that stand behind these brands that we have formed personal relationships with, some over a decade. People that trust us with their media expenditure. And to us, that is what makes us the most proud, and that's the most rewarding thing in our business.